Hi there, friends. I'm Steve Mayer. Welcome to Financial Morsels, where I give you a little bit of financial food for you to chew on as you go throughout your day. Please remember that this program is intended for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not and should not be received as professional legal, tax, accounting, financial, or investment advice of any kind. Everyone's situation is unique. As such, I encourage each of you to discuss your situation with a licensed professional. Having said that, let's get started. Today, we're going to talk about the different types of investors. I like to group investors into 6 categories to help my clients visualize both where they currently sit as investors and where they want to go. Type 1 investors are those who don't have financial resources. So I call them an investor because type 1s still have the most important asset, time. If we are type 1s, we have the exact same 24 hours that any multimillionaire has. We can invest our time to learn more about finances in general. We can get a second job to raise capital. We can use our time to look for better employment or partnering opportunities, etc. Type 2 investors are people who could reallocate funds they may not realize they have. If we are a type 2, when looking at our spending, we find that our basic needs are covered. Our bills get paid each month, and we have leftover funds for diversions, which is great. We may also find that if left unchecked, diversions can be large money drains, leaving no room for savings. If we are a type 2, we have funds, we just choose to put them somewhere other than a financial plan, whether consciously or not. If we have a desire to change that and put funds towards a financial future, what can we do? We can get a second job, get a higher paying job, or reallocate the funds we already have. I call type 3 investors the savers. These people live below their means and save. If we want to be successful type 3s, we need to learn to budget in order to reach savings goals. I know that word can cause some people to feel joy zapped right out of them. It can feel limiting, like we can't enjoy things. But that's not what a budget is. It doesn't mean reducing all expenses until we squeeze every penny for all it's worth. It simply means having a plan for how and where we spend our money and then sticking to that plan. Go ahead and budget for toys. We're allowed to have them if we plan for them and live within that plan. Once we've reached our savings goals, we can purchase them. Being a type 3 is the highest up this list we can go if we have the money view that we work for money. However, if we want to switch that to say money works for us, then we will need to make the jump to becoming a type 4 investor. Type 4s are what are known by licensed professionals as retail investors. Forward planning for retirement income and income protections begin at this level. Type 4s understand the importance of financial planning beyond a savings fund and make a commitment to following the plan. Anyone can be a successful Type 4 investor 1 month at a time. We aren't talking about major business acquisitions or real estate holdings at this level. A 401k and some basic insurance planning is a great place to start. What will these plans look like? Keep in mind, everyone's financial journey is unique and will require a different solution. In light of this fact, I always recommend you speak with a licensed professional to see what would be appropriate for your specific journey. Parenthetically, I have clients who experience being a Type 3 and Type 4 simultaneously. Type 5s are what licensed professionals call accredited investors. These are the investors who want to chase higher rates of returns than they experienced in the Type 4 arena. This requires more capital and more time devoted to learning about higher end investing techniques, such as options trading, day trading, real estate investing, etc. While this level of investing requires more time, money, and risk, the potential rewards are larger than are possible for Type 4 investors. Some people are thrilled with the idea of becoming a Type 5, while others have absolutely no desire to experience it. There's no right or wrong stance on this, it's a matter of personal preference. I call Type 6 investors the creators. They are very creative, out of the box thinking type individuals. These are the Mark Zuckerbergs, Elon Musks, and Jeff Bezoses of the world. I call them creators because they create opportunities in which Type 4s and 5s invest. They also create jobs for people, giving them the means whereby they can provide for themselves. For us to enter the Type 6 arena, all we need is an idea and the ability to capitalize on it. While that's much easier said than done, it is entirely possible. People do it every day. To wrap up, all of us have the capacity to be any one of these 6 investor types. That doesn't mean that everyone has the desire to become a Type 6 investor, and that's okay. Not everyone has the desire to take on either the time commitment or risk tolerance to become a Type 5 investor, and that's okay too. It is entirely possible to arrive at a multimillionaire retirement as a Type 4 investor. People do it every day of the week. It is important to realize and understand that this is our choice. No one is forcing us to stay where we are. So, where would you place yourself currently? Where would you like to end up? What steps do you need to take to get there? If you need help with these questions, reach out to a licensed professional. Any professional worth their salt should be able to meet you wherever you are and help guide you to take the next steps necessary. That's all the time we have for today's morsel. If you found this to be educational or entertaining and would like to give your compliments to the chef, please hit the like and subscribe buttons and share it with your friends. In making a continual study of financial topics and investing techniques, I've come to know a lot about them over the past 20 years. While I'm continually learning, what I don't know is what you'd like to learn more of. So if you have any particular topic you'd like to have explained, or any particular question you'd like to ask, please let me know in the comments section. I'll see what I can do to address them. Thanks for listening to Financial Morsels, and I hope I've given you good food for thought.